What's going on, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael back at it with another video talking, of course, the Chicago Bears. It's going to be about could Caleb Williams win the Chicago Bears the Super Bowl? Obviously, not this year, but could he do the unthinkable and win the Super Bowl? And no, this is not me copying RJ. It's been a topic that I've been thinking about myself, been sleeping on it, been for a minute. It's not just him, it's people like Nick Wright and Rich Eisenberg and Adam Rank having this opinion that Caleb Williams is going to win the Bears Super Bowl. One of them even predicted that Caleb Williams is going to do it his rookie year, aka Nick Wright. So my analysis on Caleb Williams has always been the same. I'm not going to say that he's going to break Justin Herbert's rookie touchdown record or pass for over 4,000 yards, which is possible due to how much weapons he has, and number two, and how much Bears records he's going to break his first year. Because of the here's what I'm trying to tell you. Caleb Williams, depending how he plays, will determine whether or not if the Bears can compete in the Super Bowl. Which I know most of y'all are saying, "Oh, Michael, you're such a hypocrite on Caleb." No, I'm staying my opinion on Caleb because of the simple fact that he's going into a franchise that has failed to develop quarterbacks. But it looks like it's going to be the complete opposite. No, there's a lot of question marks. Not wide receiver, because the wide receiver room is stacked. You got DJ Moore, you got Keenan Allen, you got Roman Doomsday, you got Cole Kmet, you got Gerald Everett, you got DeAndre Swift, you got Khalil Herbert, you have Roschon Johnson. But the question is, how is Matt Eberflus going to be? Because I think Matt Eberflus is on the hot seat of this year because he's proving that he can still win games because the front office thinks that they can win games this year with a rookie quarterback. This is not some situation, and I have to bring this back to, if you, like I said, would Justin Fields do better in this similar situation with Caleb? He'll be better than he was last year because of the simple fact that the weapons and the simple fact that Waldron is a fantastic coordinator. Waldron is going to be a fantastic coordinator that's going to teach Caleb Williams the ropes. And you best believe if Waldron can turn around Geno Smith's career, and he made Drew Lock look good for the time that he started when Geno was out, best believe he may do the same thing for Caleb. Now, the question will be, if Caleb is so good, Waldron turns out to be a head coaching job, what do you do as an offensive coordinator? Do you call up Lincoln Riley to see if he will take an offensive coordinator job? Or if Eberflus gets fired, do you hire Lincoln Riley to be the head coach? Or do you promote Waldron, which a lot of people are speculating the Bears can do, which I don't believe they will do. So I'm saying that the Bears could win the Super Bowl, not this year, because it's impossible to do in a rookie year. But depending if Caleb lives up to the hype, because remember, folks, this is the Chicago Bears we're talking about. This definitely is the Chicago Bears we're talking about, but Caleb has the intangibles. He has the weapons. He has the skill set to be a good, obviously to be like a top tier quarterback in the NFL and to be a quarterback you can win with. Over the past 10 years has proven that you need a quarterback to win the Super Bowl. 2010, Aaron Rodgers, they won because of him. 2011, okay, you can admit Joe Flacco had a good team around him. Or was it? Yeah. 2011, yeah, was Aaron Rodgers. And then 2012 was Joe Flacco had a good team around him. Then 2013, Seattle, yes, good team around him. 2014, Brady. Yes, you can say that the interception helped, but the defense would have never been in that position if it wasn't for Brady coming back from a 10-point lead. And then you have, yes, Peyton Manning's last year. Yes, good team around him. Washed Peyton Manning will won because of the defense. And then Tom Brady, once again, 28-3 was the reason why the foul was the reason why the Patriots came back and won that game. 2018, Nick Foles, we could had a good team around him. Tom Brady, I will say that they didn't win because of him, because of the simple fact that because of that defense. Patrick Mahomes, main reason. Matthew Stafford, or no, not Matthew Stafford. My bad. Tom Brady. Yes, the defense gave Mahomes hell, but Brady still had to throw the touchdowns. Stafford, okay, good team around him. What else? Mahomes, the reason why the Chiefs came back in the Super Bowl, and last but not least, Mahomes again won because of him. It's not rocket science, people. And Ryan Poles, coming from the Kansas City Chiefs, knows a thing or two about winning a Super Bowl. He did his research on Caleb Williams, studied his film, even went to one of his games. I believe it was the UCLA UCLA game that Ryan Poles went to, or Washington. I can't recall, but Ryan Poles knows a thing or two about building a team to win the Super Bowl, because look at the Chiefs right now. They were the team because of Ryan Poles. Ryan Poles drafted Patrick Mahomes. He drafted Chris Jones. He drafted Tyreek Hill. He drafted Travis Kelce. And he's the whole reason the Chiefs are gonna be a dynasty. And he's on the Bears right now, building the team the right way. Now, granted, he does have an ego, because it took a while to admit that he screwed up on the Chase Claypool thing, and it's looking like it's going to be a while before he admits that Nate Davis was a terrible signing for the Bears. But Ryan Poles knows what he's doing. He's better than Ryan Pace. And I can make the case Eberflus, and I was a guy that said Eberflus is like the worst coach in Chicago Bears history, but he's a lot better than whatever Matt Nagy brought to the table, or even Mark Trestman, or what's John Fox. He's better than most of those people. The culture right now is better than it once was back then, because it's been horrible for the Bears ever since Lovie Smith got fired. And the Bears were on a drought of hiring bad coaches, hiring the hot shot. Granted, Matt Eberflus could consider to be a hot shot, but they did do the right thing and hire Shane Waldron, who's an experienced coordinator and knows how to develop a quarterback. The Bears don't usually do that. And their defense, they did finish the second half of the season off strong, but that defense still blew some important games last year. And Eberflus, like I said, even though Eberflus looked like he learned from his mistakes, it's still going to be a bigger question going into next year with Caleb Williams. And going back to Caleb, I'm not going to be delusional and say that, oh, he's going to throw 4,000 yards and break Justin Herbert's rookie touchdown record, because that's not really what an expectation would look like. The expectation would be breaking Bears rookie records and then go to the playoffs. But I could see Caleb doing what Stroud did, maybe even better than what Stroud did. Or he can have a year what Jordan Love did, struggled the first half and then had 8 good games and then sneak into the playoffs and then maybe win a playoff game. So the door is open for Caleb. And with this team extending DJ Moore and possibly, like I said, let's play advocate. Let's say Keenan Allen does very good. You're going to have a lot of weapons to work with for the season. You got Caleb, you got DJ Moore, you got Rome, and Keenan Allen. You got Cole Kmet, you got Gerald Everett. Like I said, this team is stacked. This is what a fantasy football league looks like. This is what a all Madden team looks like. This is what the Golden State Warriors looked like. This is what the Miami Heat looked like. A all-star team. Now, granted, we all know all-star teams haven't worked out in the NFL, but who's saying that the Bears cannot? Depending how Caleb plays. If Caleb lives to the hype, and he is every bit what everyone says he is, because according to scouts, according to people that watch him, generational talent, on par with Patrick Mahomes, already a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, already considered to be the best quarterback in the division, according to a couple scouts, predicting to go to the Super Bowl his first year and win it, according to Nick Wright. So, depending, and I will say this, and I want everyone to quote me, depending how Caleb plays will determine whether or not if the Bears will win the Super Bowl at all. So let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with this analysis. As always, thanks for watching, and bear down.